Yeah, and this is not to say God doesn't work. This is not to say God is not miraculous. This is not to say God is not a provider. But no, He has given us the ability to make choices. Come to think of it, if truly our vote doesn't count and we necessarily do not have a say in terms of choosing our leaders, make it make sense. I don't believe there should be any reason for them to just want to put out billions of money, come up with different strategies, ideas on winning people to support them. So at the end of the day, that shows that our votes actually counts. It's just a psychological mind game and that has been fed from generation to generation. Imagine we have parents and they have not for once participated in the electoral obligation in the country. But somehow they've always prayed, they've always trusted God for some kind of miracle, praying to God that, yeah, God should give us a kind of leader. But let us ask ourselves, do we just expect God, where He's seated in heaven, to just somehow or miraculously put the right person in office to govern us? I think I've not even blamed our parents. Yeah, I think the generation of our parents, if they somehow um went ahead with that mentality. But I think it is very daft of any youth of this time and age to believe in that phrase of, yeah, our vote does not count. Make it make sense. What gives you the conviction that your vote doesn't count? And the voting age in Nigeria starts from 18, if I'm correct. And you are telling me, since you've been up to 18 and down to your current age, you have not for once think of wanting to be the part of the system or wanting to be part of those that will contribute to make the system a better one. But somehow you believe if you can just pray your way out, you can just trust God to do some magic, or you can just put everything, you can just put your life or get your life in shape or get your life in form through prayers or through religion. It is a very, very daft mentality. And I'm not sorry to say that. Because how do you how do you convince me, or sorry, no, not convince me. How do you convince yourself that you need God for a good road, you need God for to get a job, you need God to have a working healthcare system, you need God to enjoy some certain basic amenities. Why on earth do you think God is just so jobless or useless to the point that is readily available to attend to all your basic needs, and you tend to trust him or worship him because you are expecting him to meet up your basic amenities. Yeah, and this is not to say God doesn't work. This is not to say God is not miraculous. This is not to say God is not a provider. But no, He has given us the ability to make choices. It is our right to make the right choice. And whatever choice we make, either you make the choice to be part of the system, or you make the choice to be part of those that is going to correct the system, or you make the choice to not want to get involved. At the end of the day, you are making a choice. And it's going to reflect in your life. Either you like it or not, directly or indirectly, it's going to reflect in your daily activities. It's going to imagine graduates not being able to get a job for years. But when election is coming, you are not even interested in wanting to be part of it. Or somehow you are trusting God to give you a good job. Where is the job coming from? If we have a working system, you will not be stressed. So many things we pray to God for, so many basic amenities, so many basic things that we pray to God for are not supposed to be even a prayer point. So many things we claim to be religious, so many things we claim to be spiritual about, are not even things that we should focus our energy on in terms of spirituality. Raise that mindset of our vote doesn't count. No matter what you do, forget it. Either your vote will count or it is not going to count. Be part of the change. Make moves. Don't just put everything to God. Don't just put everything to God will do it. it is where be part of the system. If you want to change, let the change start with you. If you want to change, if you need a change, let it start with you. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next one.